Hello, friends, adventurers, meter maids, butchers, candle makers, IT specialists, and people who work as CEOs for some reason. Welcome to Grognard and Friends, where friends gather to explore the area and play Dungeons and Dragons. And this week, also a special welcome and thank you to those of you in Slovakia who have been watching us. Great big thank you and welcome to you. Speaking of friends, let's check out this week's episode of Grognard and Friends. When last we left the friends, they were still in the middle of their heist. Many of them had gathered back together. Vivalda had actually reached out to two of the missing friends and got some interesting responses from each of them. They had retrieved one of the blue gem keys. Vivalda decided to sneak past the armor into the chamber, and that's where we're going to begin. Butt Trumpet, Gaius, Reed, Eldred, and the Brothers Green, you stand in this room with a glass tank that has a large, angry, black chrome-looking spider scratching on the glass, a strange book, and some old hats. Vivalda has left and gone in and snuck past the armor like it was nothing, and then entered and pulled the door behind her. Minutes have passed. 10 minutes have passed.
Oh.
Okay, we need to do something.
15 minutes have passed.
You want me to try and sneak through, or should we go through as a group?
Oh, God.
It'll probably be smart to send the stealthy one ahead.
Yes, but we're going to need a way to get through the doors if you don't succeed.
Eldred says Vivalda has the only key for the blue gem locks.
Reed has a hand of unlocking magic doors, and also we have a nub of charcoal door opening thing.
Which one do you want to use?
Gaius, how did you seem to know what was in all the rooms? How did you do that?
Oh, magic. I turned ethereal.
Oh.
Ooh. Are you okay?
There's that one potion, I don't know. And he kind of like puts his hand against the wall. Is it normal?
It depends. What are you focusing on?
Oh shit. Hold on. One moment, and I think real hard about being ethereal again.
You all see Gaius just kind of fade and then disappear, like it's almost like he was an idea, someone's idea of a Gaius, and then he was gone.
Did we just lose Gaius?
That was some odd shit.
Did he teleport again?
I think about being solid. Okay, I got a thing. If I'm not, I reappear. If I'm not back in 10 minutes, then you come. No, make it like 5. We're already on a short clock here.
Come for you where?
Up through all the shit that obviously has gone poorly so far.
I should use the creepy hand with the wicks? Okay.
Yeah. Yes. And if that fails, you got the charcoal door cutting.
Nub. The nub of door opening.
You giving that to Butt Trumpet?
And remember, the smaller the better with that one. If you could like cut a hole to reach through and unlock it, that'd be better than trying to cut a giant door for you to go through. But yeah. So, all right, I'll go try to. Hopefully, Viz just taking her sweet ass time, but probably not. Wish me luck. Also, time doesn't do the same for me over here as it does over there. Oh well. Bye.
Bye. We'll just wait
Okay.
here.
Ethereal my way to Viv.
You make your way through.
Yeah. Through the
I
door.
will move you because I know sometimes there's issues.
Ugh,
Or
I did
you
it.
can do that.
Hey, apparently, just leave me on the ethereal setting so I can get.
There you go. Okay, so
walk through the room. What do I see?
okay, here's what you see. You go into the room that's all very familiar to you, with one exception. The lower half of it feels very. It's like it's under greenish water, and you see Viv. You see Viv in a heap in front of the vault on the ground, unconscious. You also see the vault doors have opened, and there's a crack, and that magical kind of kaleidoscopic light that was leaking out through the seams is coming out in much bigger gouts now.
Okay.
And you also see more of you see those spiders kind of all dancing around where that light is, but they don't seem to have noticed you at the moment.
Okay. So my plan is I'll get close to Viv because I'm assuming she took a big old whiff of some poison trap stuff. I'm hoping it's inhalation only. I'm thinking what I'm going to do. Going to go, basically get ready to grab the item and toss it in my bag, pick up Viv, holding my breath the entire time, and then carrying her to the first door and getting her into the double compartment area where the two locked section, and hoping the gas doesn't go in there. I
Okay.
believe that's going to be my plan. I'm double checking all of my magic spells to see if I can do something about poison clouds. I can detect it, but I'm pretty sure Viv passed out in the ground's a good sign. So I'm going to take a leap of faith. Soon, I don't want to breathe it. Ooh. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do is, if this is a poison, it usually affects the constitution of an individual. So I am going to look for the spell that I know I have somewhere. Enhance ability. But this time, I'm going to give myself Bear's Endurance. So
Okay.
I will have advantage on Constitution checks, and I'll have some temporary hit points. If that becomes a problem, we'll deal with the temporary hit points. I'm mostly doing this for the Constitution check advantage.
Okay.
Right, Paul?
Yep.
So that's my plan. That's what I got laid out. So take a big old breath of etherealness.
You may want to hold off on saying that. You go ahead and tell me when.
When which part?
When you are going to get started. When you're going to come into that room.
Oh, when I'm going to start to come into that room?
Right.
I guess I kind of got close to Viv.
Okay.
And then I started doing it.
You're coming back to the material plane then?
Yes. Or attempting to, at least.
Okay, there we go. You're holding your breath, right?
Yes. Took a big old honking hold my breath thing. And
Okay.
I'm back fully.
No problem. I just wanted to be able to keep track of that. So,
Okay. Yep. I take the item. How is it?
Okay,
how large
you-
is it?
you open up the doors further. In front of you, you see it is a wooden box that has a lid on the top that is popped open, and 2 doors in the front that are popped open a crack. The seam, the edge on both of them, you can see is pure gold. It is about 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet. Each side is deeply carved with geometric patterns and designs. And the edges, like the front of all of this is wood, but the edges of these designs is gold.
Okay.
And you can see inside is lit up. From where this is cracked, it's popped open on the top and the front.
All right. Yeah, I just closed all that shit immediately because I'm on a clock.
You hear a ratcheting sound. Tick, 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 tick. A music box starts. And make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. This is the item inside the box, right?
This is the item in the vault.
So the item in the vault, I didn't close the vault, right?
Correct. You close the box itself.
Okay. Constitution.
Basically what happens is you hear this ratcheting sound and then tick, 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 and then this music box music starts. And the box starts to transform, like wooden towers surrounded by gold rise up from all the sides, twist, and then go back in, reforming. It's like moving a Rubik's Cube, but with all different geometric shapes. And this thing seems to be transforming. And at the exact same time, it's like this is all happening at the exact same time that you touched it and shut it. A glowing glyph appears right in front of the box. And a fireball goes off. There we go.
I was like, do you want me to roll all natural real quick?
There we go.
Did I just see confetti?
Yeah, you got a 26.
Okay, then. I hooked that motherfucker in my bag and scoop Viv up.
Take, you lucked out, man. 10 points of damage. And by the way, when you came through this fog, it's this green fog that is like about your thigh level that it's just kind of a remnant. It's like a fog machine in a haunted house, but it's still remaining around the ground level where Vivalda is. She's still underneath this fog.
All of my temporary hit points have been blasted off of me.
Okay. So you now have the the box.
So I gingerly,
which by the way is now shaped like a rectangular wooden box with 6 sides. It's like a 6-sided tube.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely kind of wrap that up in like padding and shove it in my bag.
Okay.
Look around, scoop up Viv, throw them over my shoulder.
Okay.
And make sure they haven't dropped anything on the ground. I pull the blue lock, or the blue key out of their pocket. And
it was laying next to her because she dropped it when she fell.
Gotcha. Scoop that up, walk over, see the creepy skull, shrug my shoulder.
It's a helmet.
Just kinda,
it's a helmet.
Helmet. Sorry. Creepy helmet, kind of just knock that into my bag. Not the same bag as the other item.
Okay.
Pick up the note, shove that in there, and I'm like, that might be worth something. And make my way to, let's see, can I interact with my token? No. All right, so yeah. I take the 2 of us, unlock that first set of doors to get in to the inner space, close it behind us, and let me know if that fog that knocked her out is gone.
Give me a Constitution saving throw to see if the fireball made you take a breath. Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Is that confetti twice in a row?
Yep.
Okay, this is this is Gaius Rescue Mission 101.
Okay, so if this fireball went off and you were still able to hold your breath.
Just sitting there like,
Okay.
So
So you open up the first door.
Correct. Carry Viv in and close it behind us. is that green fog gone?
There's little remnants of it in this singular room, but it's like just it's almost like it dissipates as soon. It's like you see the wisps follow you in on the air currents of your movement, but then they just kind of fade, and there's like dust on the floor.
I check on Viv to see what kind of state she's in. Is she on?
She just
dead,
looks unconscious.
I rouse her. Wine to the face.
Vivalda, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Not great. 4.
Okay. She seems to be breathing shallowly.
Well, you know what? Then once I see that she's still breathing a little bit, splash a little bit more wine on my hands, rub it, and I'm like, okay. And I can't reaching and touching and hovering just over her lips and nose. I cast Lesser Restoration, and I'm trying to pull, which will remove a condition like poisoned or paralyzed or something of that nature, and just extracting from her lungs the poison that went in there.
Okay.
And I just imagine if this works, it's just vapors just start pouring out of her nose and mouth and form into a ball into my hand, which I'm like, kind of just like, ugh. Just kind of
Okay,
smear it against the wall.
Vivalda, be so kind as to give me a Constitution check, please.
16.
Vivalda, you come to coughing. You, Gaius, you saw this green mist like exiting her mouth. You come to coughing. You are in very small quarters with Gaius. Your face is wet. You smell burning as well as a strong chemical smell.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you took a big old whiff of something nasty. Oh, by the way, if there's burning, I was a little on fire.
What?
That's fine.
What?
It's fine. You're good.
Okay.
You were unconscious briefly. I got all the items for you. I need you to hold these because what I might do, I don't know what would happen if I took them where I go, but I'm afraid to. So here you go. Here's there's
Okay.
this magic helmet. There's that in there. I
okay.
wouldn't touch that one. Here's
Alright.
the box that knocked you unconscious. Don't look in there. Don't open it. Don't close it because apparently it knocked you out and tried to light me on fire. And here's the blue key for you. Yep, you're going to need that to get through the door because you're the stealth person and I'm not.
Right.
Do you think you
Cool.
can stealth by that armor?
I can certainly try. I'm gonna just breathe for a moment and then I'll go
How
do that.
quick visual inspection. Viv, are you hurt?
Only a little
Viv,
bit.
you have 18 damage on you.
Me?
Yep.
Oh my god, then yes, I am hurt.
So
Let me subtract that.
so on a feeling of like a lot to a little, would you say you're below half of your life force?
Yeah, definitely.
Then okay, I'm going to use this one preserve life. You will get 25 hit points back. If that exceeds the amount that you get, that's basically bringing you back up to half of your hit points. So
I get 25.
take
Is
whatever
that
you
what you
need.
just said?
Well, get back up to half, and let me know
Okay.
what the difference is because I have a 25 hit point pool that I'm pulling for that.
Then if I'm going up to half,
Yep.
I'm taking 4.
Oh, okay, you're less messed up than I was led to believe. But don't worry, that guy pulls out just one drop of wine on his finger and just kind of like flicks it at you because we're in kind of confined spaces. And you get another 10 hit points. Okay,
Thank you.
feeling better? Okay.
Much.
If you run, if you aggravate the armor while you're sneaking by, just run past them and close the door
Right.
behind you.
Right.
We're where we're at. I will meet you guys over there, but we're on a time schedule. We just start booking once you get back. Understood?
Understood.
now I'm doing the cool thing, and in front of you, Gaius just starts to waver and then dissipate into smoke.
He doesn't dissipate into smoke. He just kind of fades away like he was a
I'm
memory.
sorry. Even better.
I'm going mad. I'm going mad. Okay, let's go.
Goodbye.
Okay, so Gaius, do you then go back?
I'm gonna keep an eye on Viv in case she gets into trouble,
Okay.
so I don't have to wait another 5 minutes.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
unbeknownst to Viv, she has a ghostly overwatcher.
I love that.
Okay.
I can't. Alright, gotta go.
Gaius,
she's
give me a
going-
perception check, please.
Alright, hold on, let me
A
just-
3 just it looks like you rolled a 3, so what would that be? 11?
11. Yes.
Just so you know, what we had talked about earlier seems to have noticed you.
Okay. Terrifying. Great. Okay, if they seem to notice me more, I'm gonna bugger off. So
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on them and her at the same time.
Okay. So when you say bugger off, can you define that for me, please?
Oh, fly away to the rest of the party and rematerialize us.
Okay. Roll me a 20-sider, please.
Ooh, I don't know why that's should be. Oh, I don't think I need. By the way, this is another one. It's another
Awesome.
20. There have
Good,
been many of these
because
today. I hope this is a good 20 and not a bad 20.
thank God for this 20, because it took you a few moments. You normally just are like, materialize, and there you are. And you went, materialize, and there you weren't. You were still ethereal. And you focused again, and it was like you really had to force yourself to materialize, and you have now materialized. But this is the first time it actually took effort.
So I materialized back with Viv.
With the group, is what you said.
No, I was saying No, Paul, I was saying I was going to keep an eye on them. We can keep that roll if you want. I was going to keep an eye on the things chase me. I was going to stay with Viv, and if they seemed like they were going to come after me, I was then going to.
Okay, because they're starting to kind of slowly come towards you.
To me. Okay.
Yes.
Then, yes, that's what I would. All right, so yeah, that's what I do. I flump in front of the party.
Okay.
That works.
But just so you know, it took you a little effort at first, and then when you did it, every other time it just kind of happened. It was very freeing and just kind of, this takes no effort whatsoever. This time it took actual effort to actually feel like you were taking hold in the material plane. Okay, so you're in this little room.
I was saying, okay, now that I've been healed up and I've got these things in my hands that Gaius asked me to take, I'm going to just take a breath to just recollect my thoughts and stabilize my being before I continue on.
Okay, you take a deep breath and you cough. You have a coughing fit that just tastes of chemicals at first, but after you kind of feel like you're all prickly with pinpricks all over your body and everything, especially in your chest, but then the air starts to get a little more. It flows a lot easier though after that final coughing fit.
Yeah, I just take one last deep, calming breath, and then I go. I just go. I start
Okay.
to open the first door with the key.
Okay, give
No
me that
problems,
stealth
right?
roll again, please.
Okay, come on, nat 20. Okay, 12. How about that?
Well, let me see. Oh, 3. So, there we go. Get out, you get around it, and at one point you think you hear the clinking of metal, but you look back and nothing seems to be moving, but you're able to get through.
Like past the guards? Or through the door?
You get through the door and
Okay.
past the armor.
Yes. Okay. Then I continue through it. I go back to the party.
Hang on.
Okay, all of you hear a click, and Vivalda hurriedly comes through the door, shutting it behind her.
All right.
You do notice the edges of her hair are singed. There's a little smoke off of some of her hair coming up, and some of the edges of her clothing and everything. But other than that, she's okay. And she smells a little funny. She smells very chemical-like.
Did you just take on a grilled cheese mimic?
I wish. Does somebody else want to carry this?
Gaius started coming through, and he would fade and then come back a little bit, and it was like it seemed to be a real struggle this time, whereas before he was like, oh, magic. This time it was like
a bad connection?
Yeah, he finally got through, but it was very difficult.
Woo!
It seemed.
Oh man, that was. I don't think I could do that anymore. Oh. Hey, Viv, you made it. Excellent.
Hi. Yes.
Hey, we leave.
Who would
now.
like to carry this?
What is it that you're carrying?
It is the
One's
thing
a
that
box
we
you don't want to
wanted.
mess with. Yes, and also a helmet that was kind of creepy. I figured why
Yes,
not.
that too. I'm also.
I was
carrying
inspired by
it.
Reed.
Very good.
Reed, why don't you take
Yes.
the super valuable thing because you're the most nimble and I assume fastest. But it's good for you to have it.
Everyone,
And then-
roll me a 20-sider, please.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I get very happy at being called good at something. So
Woof!
20. Roll the 20.
Ooh.
I got a 1. Do I get to reroll it for halfling or no?
No.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Granted, not a 20, and I'm a little disappointed in that tonight.
Mine
Okay.
was a 7.
Just add my 1 to yours.
There you go. Our powers combined. 20.
No problem.
We could be the Wonder Twins.
Yeah. I'll take a bucket of water.
And I'll form a monkey. I can only form it like a possum.
Yeah. What a
Reed,
worthless superpower duo.
make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure. I
Oh,
got this.
dang. The box.
And
Saving throw. A 15.
Okay. You take 6 points of damage, and Gaius, for a brief second, and because you feel something bite your neck. Gaius, for a brief second, you see one of those things appear right behind Reed, and then disappear.
Okay. We don't hand that off to anyone else now. Ethereal Plane
sorry.
saw some magic. Well, no, that was my idea. Not yours. Magic animals, I guess. Yeah, magic animals that were interested in the glowy bit of that box. But this is a conversation for another time. Reed, you have it now, so you hold on to it. We're leaving.
Okay. Did I feel like I got bit? Is that what?
Yep, in the back of the neck.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, we need to go.
Ow.
And you hear Gristle say, ow! And he
Oh,
goes
that's good.
down on one knee for a minute and just is like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yo.
we just need to go, guys. We
Okay,
need
let's go.
This,
Hey,
is,
we're
this is a
helping
Gristle. This is a weird magic item that does shit we don't know about. The best thing to do is get the hell out of here and hand it off to the guy that's supposed to take it. Also, we place it in a room and we let him fucking pick that up on his own. Or maybe, yeah, we're definitely gonna warn him. But we leave. Let's leave.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. So you head out, you go back through to the first office and then the fake office and into the hallway.
Yep.
You go up to the 4th floor.
And I'll be observant, looking for guards and stuff.
Okay.
We don't need to pick up Nikita or anything along the way, right?
Well, first we need to leave the building. Nikita is. Oh, Viv, where was
She's somewhere
Nikita
else?
again?
She was tied to a tree, so she's definitely not in the building.
Okay, well, there we
I
go.
think
We
I
get it out of
remember
the
there
building
being
first.
a tree on the building that was nearby.
Yes. So,
Okay.
so we got to be careful using that similar extraction point because they might be ambushing us trying to steal said item.
Who?
Right.
Who? What? Who?
Whoever took Nikita.
Oh.
But we should still find her, right?
Correct, but we should not give them the item. Is what I'm saying. Like, not
Alright.
bring it to them.
Right.
Also, communicating with Nikita, we could probably figure out where exactly they are to rescue them, that kind of thing. Anyway, up we go.
Okay, so
Okay.
you find yourself on the roof.
I
What
tried
do you
hooking
do?
myself up earlier to see over the buildings and I couldn't find her.
Wasn't there supposed to be a grappling hook or something across? Is that going?
It's still
On
there.
that other. Oh.
Oh, we should have thought of that. It's fine.
Whoops.
Gristle, your brother that was with Nikita.
Yeah.
Would he attempt to try to rescue her? If he
Most
wasn't
likely,
captured? 'Cause
if he can, most likely. He could be waiting for an opportunity unless they took him out too.
Okay.
But our basic philosophy is no one left behind.
It's a good philosophy. Excellent philosophy. I
That's
approve of that.
nice.
Okay. So here's the plan. Reed, if we get jumped by a group of people, you need to get that item back to the Stone's Throw.
Okay.
And we'll,
Got it.
if it looks like things are going bad for us, we're not going to negotiate. We're not doing swapsies. We're going to just take these people out if we need to. All right?
Okay.
No
Got it.
swapsies.
No swapsies.
I can do that. Should I go across this thing?
Not you first. In case they are waiting to ambush. That's.
Do you want me to?
You know what? I was going to say Gristle or
Rictus,
Crystal,
we'll go. You want us to go?
well, one of you go over that way in case somebody has trouble. You're on the other side to assist. You guys are. This is your area of expertise. Keep one brother on each end to help out.
No problem. And Rictus goes, I got this. And he basically tiptoes across the rope like tight roping. He just does it and does a little leap back onto the other roof. So he is over there.
God damn, those guys are good.
I give golf claps.
Show off.
He goes,
Hold up a little sign that
show
says
off.
10.
and then he gives
All
a
right.
fake curtsy.
I could do that.
I'm sure you could. Somebody
The
else
only
go
reason you're
across.
not is because you're holding the artifact, right?
Well, it's in the back. It's in the
Yes.
back.
Yes. Totally. Yep.
Yeah. I can go next.
I can try. Oh, okay, go ahead.
I'm actually gonna, do what I should have done the first time.
And then-
And
Gristle says, little blue friend, if you want to hold off, you can piggyback on me.
I was actually going to use my necklace to bubble across.
Go ahead. Be my guest.
I take out my necklace and hold the pendant in my hand, and around me forms, I don't know if they've seen it before, like maybe a while back.
Never.
Around me forms what looks like a large soap bubble, and it floats me across to the other rooftop.
What are you, the Good Witch of the North? What's going on here?
Let the joyous news be spread.
I look at Gaius.
I don't-
Was that supposed to happen?
Listen, man, I've been diving deep in some weird magic recently. I have no clue.
I look at Eldred. Eldred?
Viv, go.
All right. I go.
Okay.
What do I need to
Caught
roll?
shitting on the roof.
Give
as the
me
sun
a
rises.
dexterity check at disadvantage, please, Viv.
Disadvantage. No.
Yep.
13.
You make it across.
Shake it off when I get to the other side.
Get this.
When Butt Trumpet gets over there, are they still in a bubble? Like, do we have to release them? Oh.
They come
It's
down
hot,
and land,
and
and
they don't
it pops.
Oh, I was going to say, I hope it's not like some frictionless bubble that starts picking up like momentum.
Yeah, I'm trapped in there for the rest of the campaign. Like a hamster
I mean,
ball.
That's one way
Good
to
for
do
quarantining
it.
purposes.
Eldred, my friend, go next.
Okay.
Maybe you should help him, guys.
Guidance. So the wizard doesn't pancake himself on the goddamn street.
He goes and it's almost like he's going to crawl across, but then he like, whoa, and underneath, and then it's like, oh, this isn't so bad, and he like has a leg over the rope, and he's like pulling himself
Slide
over.
across.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he makes it over there.
The rope
Well,
burn
that's
is
not obvious.
going to be real.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that guidance, though.
God. Of course.
Gonna need some
Of course.
ointment on the back of his knees.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go next. Or no,
Okay.
Reed. No, you go, bud.
You want me to go real quick?
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, okay.
Reed, give me a dexterity check with advantage, please.
Advantage. Nat 20. Oh, 24.
Ooh.
Reed,
Just runs across.
like Rictus, just kind of does a tippy toe across, like da 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 da. Oh, nothing.
And when I get to the other side, I look at Viv. Ta-da!
Very good. Cool.
Rictus
Right.
looks over at you, Reed, and goes, "Good job."
Yeah, whatever.
I've been inspired. I've been inspired by Eldred and give myself guidance, and then also do the underhand climb over.
Okay, give me a
Guys has been through some stuff tonight.
give me a
He's not taking
dexterity
any
check,
chances.
please, with guidance.
With a little bit of guidance.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I
You're
know,
good.
Nice.
but guy just one that zips over, and he's like, "Huh? I thought that was going to be harder."
Couldn't you use your new ghost powers?
Yeah, I'm almost certain those have kind of worn off. Let's get that grappling hook.
Gristle unhooks the grappling hook, says, does one of these, and Rictus says, "Whoever's strong, help me hold on to this for a second, will you?"
I'm pretty strong. I don't know. You're
Okay.
pretty strong too. I don't know. But
My arms look
Numerically.
like this, so probably not me.
right.
Numerically, what do you feel like on a scale of 1 to 20? Your arm strength. is?
Well, we'll say
-4.
If I
Guy-
had to
quick,
guess,
arm.
I would say like more than 10 for sure. Like
Yeah.
maybe a 15. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm feeling like a 16.
Oh wow!
I'll go
You
help.
do it
I'll
if
go
you
help.
want.
I'll go help.
Gaius and Viv, both give me a strength check, please.
Okay.
They start arm wrestling
Mine's
on the roof.
13.
See who should help.
Let's test
Welcome to
it.
Salty Spittoon. How tough are you?
Okay.
You got a bottle of ketchup?
Okay.
10 for me.
Oh, it's all.
Gristle loosens up the grappling hook, runs down away from you and kind of swan dives over the edge. And you feel a tug on the rope, and it swings over, and then up here, there we go. He comes up over the railing and does a nice little landing.
Wow.
Great work.
Goes, let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah,
Wait,
let's find our
There's trees down there. Should we look down?
That's on the roof next to you.
Yes.
Can we see over there?
Is that at the same level, or is it?
It's about the same. It's about the same height as your roof, and
Do we see
Can we tell
a dwarf in
Is anybody
distress?
tied up?
you don't see anyone on that roof.
I
A
see.
dwarf in distress.
Yeah,
all right.
I don't see any dwarves in this dress.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Okay, so we're gonna keep looking.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to use the spell Locate Object, and the little wooden pendant way back when I had carved for her. I'm going to try to locate that.
Off in this direction.
Oh, we gotta go, and then that away. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. You go to the little shack on the roof that has the door to the stairs.
Be on the lookout.
Dwarf signal.
It's the dwarf signal.
It's the dwarf signal.
Oh no, it's an emergency.
That's right.
That big guy with the scars on his face, quite a bit of time goes by since you got that message. A big guy with the scars on his face peeks his head around the edge of the building and says, "Psst, it's time." And the other two take the bottle away from you after giving you one last big swig, cork it, put it in their bag, and say, "Be seeing you, nice drinking with you." And the two of them take off. A couple moments go by, and you feel a tap on your shoulder. And there's Scabies with a knife in his teeth. He goes like this, takes out the knife, and starts cutting you, trying to cut you free.
I will quietly say, because I don't know if they've just kind of taken off to hide, but I will quietly say, give me a second. I'm part way there. Can I try the dwarf Hulk thing again? Break free of the...
Sure.
Because I have one arm free, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it to get the other arm free, but depending on what you roll, we'll take it from there.
I almost have it, and if not, go nuts. What am I rolling?
Give me a pure strength check. You get the other hand kind of out, but the binding around the tree is still.
Right. Okay.
And so Scabies looks at you and goes,
Yes, all right. I will help.
He gets to cutting through. It doesn't take long. He's pretty good at this. So he does that, and then what are you going to do next once you're free? And you have this big kind of amount of rope pulled around you. Your ankles need to be untied, he says.
Please, that would be wonderful. Do either of us have a bag to hold the rope? Or are we supposed to just kind of freaking...
None of you have... He doesn't have anything but his basic stuff. But he motions to you like... Well,
that one I am not getting. I was just going to wrap it around me like I'm an execution enthusiast. Hey, yeah, hang 'em high. Woo! I don't... Rope is useful. Or should I just leave it? Leave it, yes. Take it, no. Okay. Wow, I am having a really bad day. I think that alcohol... Yeah, I'll take it. And if you want it, poke me a second time. Okay, then take it. Jesus, holy fuck.
he grabs you by the elbow and starts motioning towards the fountain and headed that way.
Oh, okay. We can't just stand here by the tree. Why not?
Coming.
You rang. So, Paul, just so you remember, in case this does affect it, as long as they were within 1,000 feet of me, this would work. And
Right.
then once I'm within 30 feet, it's kind of just like an area that I'm in at 30 feet.
Okay.
And also, like, if the bad guys try to like move her or something, I would notice the motion, obviously. So kind of like a radar pinging, but once I get super close, it's a little vague.
Gotcha.
But I'm assuming we'd notice Nikita within a 30-foot range of ourselves. Just a guess.
Oh, is there still hustle and bustle getting ready for the execution?
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Come to the execution. Bring your kids.
There's a bunch of
They'll be-
tunics with like gallows on them and stuff, and like guillotines and things like that, like logos.
People are walking around with plastic axes with really bad painted blood on it that's a little flashlight at the end or
Multicolored
rotten
executioner hoods.
right.
Get your rotten fruit here. Throw it at the people who disagree with our great leader.
So you come out into the back alley of the building.
How smooshed are we?
It's a pretty narrow alley.
I mean, to be fair,
Nice.
would I notice that? would it affect me?
No.
Oh, it doesn't affect you at all, and it doesn't affect Reed, and it doesn't affect Vivalda. It doesn't affect the goblins. Doesn't really affect Eldred.
So it only affects guys.
Just,
Winnie the Pooh in it over here.
just spark. Well, it's his shoulders. He's wide.
Yeah, turn sideways.
It's a
You
little
gotta do the crab walk.
stuffy. I don't really like this, but it's manageable.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of tight spaces either. Let's
Me neither.
Which way, guys?
up and to the right.
We gonna
I
go back
assume
up in the
it's
building?
Pinging. No, like alleyway.
Yeah.
Up and to the right.
Oh.
I want to stay away from the place with all the guards and the fruit vendors and all that other crap for now.
And the foam fingers.
I mean, we are all looking very dastardly in our very stealth-like gear at the moment.
Well, we're
Okay,
following
so you go up and to the right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Paul, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm still getting the ping from our
Correct.
perspective, looking at
Correct.
the right side. So,
To the
yes.
right. It does feel like it's moving. Like it's coming. It's coming in your direction a little bit.
Does it seem
GPS,
like
the
it's
Gaia's
favoring
positioning system.
Gaia's positioning system? Is in effect. Yeah. Just my voice. Bing bong.
We could
Please,
call
right.
it GPS, Gaia's positioning system.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah. So I'm using my GPS to track.
I'm picturing guys like opening his mouth and emitting like a sonar, like and somewhere.
Recalculating.
Yeah.
No, the
Turn
material
left at
component.
8 feet.
No, the material component I
Recalculating.
use for this is a forked twig. So I have a dowsing rod in my hand that's
Oh.
just pointing me in the direction I need to go.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing telling him to turn left at 8 feet.
Yeah.
And then has to recalculate right after you do that.
Calculate.
Accident ahead.
Yeah.
His stick is named Garmin.
Gaius is recalculating. Glug, 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 glug. Recalculating. Recalculating. Glug, 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 glug. Recalculating.
feeling it now.
Reglug-
So yeah,
Okay.
up and to the right.
Okay, so you come up and around. You go around the corner, and there's a bunch of people there. And there is a large
Excellent.
person in the back who says, "Ah, Mr. Gaius, if you would be so kind as to hand over your little parcel there, we would really appreciate that."
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Who
Oh,
are you? Wait, hold on. Have we met?
no, but You are famous, after all. I mean, I've heard about you with the town crier and everything.
As I've turned around the corner and we're having this discussion, my other hand that's still in the alleyway is just waving them back. I'm like, oh, yeah, you know me, huh? Like, just waving faster and faster. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So what's your name, my friend? And if they start moving toward me, Paul, just let me know.
You notice that the group with him, he says, well, we do have you outnumbered, sir, and we do have some people who will be able to take care of things for us if you take care of us. So, which I don't think you'll be able to, but, hey, I'm open.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that about me, but I'm still here, and they're all dead. So, I have a counter proposal for you. You get to live.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, sorry, there was no more to that. That was the proposal. You get to live.
By the way, Paul, I'm sneaking the other direction and peeking around the corner.
Okay, you see a group of people there as well. Let me do your stealth for you. Yeah, they don't seem to notice you as you peek, but you do a bunch of them with crossbows and swords and such there as well.
Rough number.
6.
Okay. I motioned to everybody like.
Okay, so once I see that my group has gotten a head start, I'm like, yeah, this has been great, and I'm going to just have to say, boopity boppity boo, and all of a sudden, I cast Entangle.
Okay.
Which, in a 20-foot square, and basically I can't really, I'm throwing it in the alleyway, like, in front of these guys, and maybe catching the first guy in the line.
Okay.
So what Entangle does is it creates a 20-foot square, so it's going to block that entire alleyway.
Okay.
And it will plants erupt from the ground and create difficult terrain. They must make a strength saving throw, or they're going to be restrained by my plants.
Okay.
A creature restrained by plants can use its action to make a strength saving check against my spell DC, and it will free itself. So have fun with that. But as they move every 5 feet within that, turn it so it's long.
Okay.
Every 5. Yeah, they're gonna have fun with that. And at which point I'm like, bye, and run down.
Which way are you running?
With the rest of the group. Run!
There's more.
That's fine. Run into them, kill them, and we keep going.
Okay.
Cool.
I take out my new dagger. Oh yeah.
They're trying to take our stuff. They're bad guy robbers.
We got this.
Not honorable thieves. They're trying to mug us.
Bunch of jerks. How dare they try to thief the thieves?
I really love the idea that we're all saying this as we hustle gingerly down the alleyway.
Hustle gingerly.
Like Gaius has to be up against the wall, sliding down.
He's turned sideways, and he's just like running, but like at a skew.
Crab shuffling.
Okay, so Reed, you get to the end of the thing. What do you? Do you stop at the end, or do you just continue on?
Sneak attack those motherfuckers.
Yeah, if they haven't seen me, I'm going to try to hit the first one with a sneak attack.
Okay, well, they didn't see you when you peeked around. You peeked around,
right.
Saw them, and moved back around the corner.
Right. So now I just kind of want to be like, surprise! And just hit them before they react, hopefully.
Okay, with what?
With my new dagger.
Okay, throwing it or stabbing it?
No, stabbing, because I'm moving.
Okay, so...
Feeling stabby today.
Okay.
Charging
A
you.
little stabby.
I believe that's a shirt with a unicorn on it. Cute but stabby.
Maybe we can find that shirt in the gift shop here somewhere in Seven Rivers.
It's like way underneath all of the executioner themed stuff.
Yes.
Lots of plastic guillotines. Lots of cup holders that look like guillotines. Like you open and close them to be able to secure the cup in place, and it's adjustable by size. Like a cigar cutter.
Okay.
That's how kids lose fingers.
Gummy ropes.
Okay, so everyone, the combat tracker is up. Please roll your initiative.
Balls!
Yay.
Dun, dun. Come on, roll good, roll good, roll good. Oh yeah. I'm doing the good stuff tonight. Jumped across that rope, no problem. Oh my god, I think there's more than sex. Dang it.
Okay, so everyone's ready. Reed, you're first. Go ahead there, Reed.
Ta-da! Surprise! And I stabby stab.
You sounded like Cheech for a second. Surprise! Dinner!
Surprising me,
There's so
go.
many of them. Oh my god.
I know. I'm just finding this out as I get there. I'm like, oh.
We just had to be confrontational.
I love that we don't even exactly know if these people are with those people.
Yeah, they could have been perfectly nice.
They might just have weapons and they're just hanging
They're
out.
just
Like,
random citizen taking
maybe.
So Reed stabs him, and it's something like, "Excuse me, sir. Do you know the way to the exit?" Ah!
You're in my way.
Bless you, my son. I'm looking for the church. Ah!
Sorry, have my orders.
I have
Hospital, my
cleared
wife is
the-
giving birth. Ah!
I have evidence
Oh my
here on my
God.
person that cleared the hanged man.
Oh my god.
You killed
For the record.
innocent people for one.
Guys has convinced me these are bad people, so here it goes. So I don't have any updated things for this new dagger, so we're going to roll regular dagger
Well,
stuff.
at the moment, you treat it as a normal dagger.
Okay, no, just want to make sure.
God, it's gonna suck your souls out or something.
God.
So they never
Throw
really
the
died.
grilled cheese mimic. Pocket mimic. Wow.
18.
That hits.
And it does dagger damage. Do I get sneak attack on this one or no?
No, you do not, because you're coming out going, ah! It wasn't like a sneak attack, really. It was charging and attacking. No, they were on the lookout for you anyway.
This building to the north of me, can I use my cunning action? I'm going to use cunning action, and I can climb at my normal speed. So I want to climb like 20 feet up the wall in that building.
Roll me a 20 side.
A 9.
You get up, you don't get all to 20 feet, but you get like 15 feet, just kind of out of range of a sword. Butt Trumpet, it is your turn.
I don't want to go like out in the complete open yet, but I want to be like near enough to be able to peek around. How close are they to the alley?
Well, we will move you out so that you can see, and then we'll just put you where you want to eventually be.
Could I subtle spell Eldritch Blast?
Sure.
17?
That hits.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, which one are you attacking?
Whichever is closest, and they're gonna get 3 points of force damage.
Okay. I'm going to say that it's the one that Reed just attacked.
Kick him while he's down.
There you go. Anything else you would like to do?
Duck back just in case to keep an element of surprise, since I also know people are looking for me.
Vivalda, is your turn.
Takes out her long sword, kind of rolls her neck. Here we go. And she's gonna hop over Butt Trumpet and go ahead and charge out there.
Okay.
Leapfrog over.
Probably not going to attack the person Reed is at. That way she doesn't get in the way. And probably charge at the next closest person. Ooh. 8.
Okay, move yourself to where you go.
Okay, it's this person I think is the next closest. I think I can get to here.
Okay, anything else you would like to do?
That misses, right?
Yes.
The 8.
Yes.
Then that was my long sword, which is 2-handed, so I don't think there's anything else I can do. Because I used all my movement as well.
Okay.
I'll just get ready to strike again.
Gaius, in front of you, you see the brothers Green run forward and run across to this wall, and both of them just kind of climb up it like little crabs and duck over and disappear.
No man left behind. Okay, then.
It's part of the plan, right?
And it is your turn, Gaius.
I'm gonna squeeze past Eldred if I can. Dip around and look around the corner there. And how loud have they been so far? Like auditory?
They have been exceedingly quiet.
Excellent. Okay, so I need to continue on that. All right, so I'm dropping a spell right around in this. Basically, I have a 20-foot square. I'm going to attempt to catch 1, 2, 3, and I believe 4 can get caught in this. And I was like, "Oh, hey, you guys are looking a little bright." As I cast Fairy Fire on those gentlemen, they will need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay, which ones?
The 2 closest to Reed and Viv, the one right
Okay.
behind them, and then that guy with the hat. Did any of them roll a 16 or higher?
This one.
Okay, so the ones that failed, I'll give them like a real dim glow, maybe like like super dark purple. And now everybody has advantage on attacking them.
Anything else, Gaius?
And that is my turn.
Okay, it is their turn now. Reed, 16,
Yeah, that'll hit.
21,
No.
natural 1, Vivalda, 21,
Yep.
14,
Nope.
14.
Nope.
Okay, those are the crossbow bolts. 2 hit you, right, Reed?
Yes.
Total of 10 points of damage.
No.
Vivalda, how many hit you?
1.
4 points of damage. And this figure in the green cloak, the token, is basically a very tall, burly woman with 2 war hammers who's just kind of going like this and coming and hitting you with those.
Okay.
A natural 20
Oh my gosh.
and an unnatural 20.
Yeah.
Oh!
The natural 20 misses, actually.
Weird.
It's a thing, right?
Yeah.
That happens.
Boy,
It's like an elf
wow,
thing.
everyone's a smartass today. This is great.
I'd prefer if it didn't hit me, actually.
Oh, okay.
Since you asked so nicely.
I'm picturing Viv just.
Actually, no,
Viv's
thank
like,
you.
could you not do that?
Okay,
No, thanks.
take 12 points of damage, please.
Okay.
And I need you to roll me 4 20-siders.
12 points of damage. Yeah. Check. And
And-
4 20-siders.
Yes, please.
There you are.
Butt Trump is the only one who wouldn't see this. This female comes out swinging with 2 warhammers, crashes Vivolda between them. And they hit her pretty hard. Have you ever seen someone drop ink into a cup of water?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Vivolda disappears in a poof of black, what looks like black ink in water, and just disappears.
What? Oh no.
Okay.
Should I take off my headphones, Paul?
You can stick around. If you have to go somewhere, you can go. If you'd like to
okay.
stick around after, and I can tell you what has occurred later.
I mean, if I'm gone, it might be
You're
fun for
gone.
me not to hear any of this.
Okay.
Bye.
Hi, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
What the fuck?
Crap.
They're dropping like flies right now.
Hey, we need to. As Gaius gestures to the alleyway behind him.
You see, Butt Trumpet, you're behind guys. All of a sudden, he starts doing the Macarena. Hello.
Commissioner Gordon.
You and
Scabies?
Scabies
Yeah,
come
just checking.
around the building and go down the side of the building only to find this bunch of overgrowth that has grown out of the cobblestones, covering things up. And you see the couple, as a matter of fact, who were giving you alcohol, trying to cut a third one out of all this overgrowth. But the big guy with the scars is nowhere to be seen. And they haven't seen you yet. You went kind of around the corner, and this is what you saw. It is about
I will-
3/4 of the way down the building.
It is that far down the building. If Scabies is still behind me, can I kind of push him to try to go the other way around the building?
Sure.
I would like to back up, go south. Yeah.
Oh damn! She
Eldrid's
just got telefragged. Oh,
Eldred
That
comes
sounds
up
awful.
behind you, Butt Trumpet, and is like, okay.
Reed,
I'll
to
just-
me. Everyone's gonna hold hands, and we're gonna think of a goddamn stone's throw. Reed, to me.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
But what about Nikita?
I will
Reed,
send her.
Reed, what do you do?
It is my turn? Okay. I climb across this way along the wall and drop down in front of Gaius. Are we supposed to hold hands or something?
Make sure we're all touching. Yeah, I don't
Okay,
Okay.
you're all touching.
shoot out a message to Nikita. We have been ambushed, teleporting home. If we'll come look for you.
Okay.
Unless you're free, that's cool. See you soon. Because I remembered, I noticed that they were moving. So I was
Right.
hoping maybe they found a way to get free. It's what I'm assuming.
So,
So I send that, and
Yahoo,
I have a
Doris,
teleport egg.
Yahoo.
yeah.
okay, you poof,
I
and
also
it's like
have-
a swirl of black ink in the air, and the next thing you know, where are you thinking about there, Gaius?
The alley behind the stone's throw.
And the 4 of you end up in.
And these motherfuckers be like, always like, I knew it.
There's no place like home.
Hello.
We have to stop meeting like this.
Yes, I was thinking the exact same thing.
That seemed quick.
Yeah, surprisingly. I was not expecting that. So you come around the other side of the building.
Yep.
Before you, you see 6 strangers with crossbows and swords, and at the far end, you see Gaius partially around a corner and Reed next to him. The 3 in front of you, facing away from you, have crossbows aimed in that direction. The 3 in front of them have swords out, and one of them has dual warhammers and are kind of like looking around like lost. And all of a sudden, you see Gaius and Reed just poof into, if you've ever seen someone drop ink into a glass of water, the way it kind of swirls,
Yeah, okay.
they just turn into like a black swirl of that ink and water sort of feel, and they're gone. And no one has noticed you or scabies yet.
I will again hold my hand out to the poor bastard scabies. And kind of like, here, let me see if I can. There we go. Shit, they're gone. Do you think we can run quietly? I think we should run quietly. And I will try to.
You say, do you think we should run? And he's gone. He's like running back the way you came.
Yep, following scabies. Well, I'm hoping he's heading back to the stone's throw. If not, I will try to subtly work my way. Okay, we're at the colonnade, so we're south. But I have to go west a little bit, then north. Am I remembering right?
Yeah, it's kind of like if you were going, the colonnade is at 5 o'clock and the stone's throw is kind of 11 o'clock.
Gotcha. So I will put on my best drunken dwarf stagger and just amble on back to the stone's throw.
After you kind of get out of this area?
Yeah.
Okay. So from as you're doing that, from the direction of the building where they all went in, you hear a series of loud explosions, and it's like 6 to 8 of them, and the buildings around you rock and shake briefly.
Okay, which building?
It's the Hall of Lore and Antiquities. It's from that direction.
Fuck. Oh dear. Well, that's... Oh goody, even better. Maybe I don't have to do the Dwunken Dwarf. the Dwunken Dwarf Wado. Maybe I can move a little faster. Like, okay, that's a good enough distraction. I'll take it.
The 4 of you arrive back at the stone's throw in the alley behind. You get there, and there's a brief moment where you look about at each other, and a guy starts to smile. But in the far, far distance, you hear the sounds of numerous explosions. Way in the distance. Very much like that butt trumpet.
Any guys with goatees we should know about? With like bob haircuts?
Yeah, some masks. Some uniform masks. Oh, holy shit. All right. Let's get into
What
Stone's
was
Throw.
that?
I don't know. Let's hey, you know what? Let's get inside real quick. Change your clothes and pass this tool along. Also, I'm going to try to figure out what happened to Viv. Because I know they teleported, because that's what the ink thing was. I just don't know what they were thinking about when they got smushed. Hopefully,
Okay.
it was the room in the stone's throw.
Okay, so you're going to be sending to her shortly?
I will attempt to. First, I'm waiting on the response from Nikita.
Okay.
Because they can respond back. That's kind of... Yes,
Okay.
but I want to inspect the stone's throw for Viv to see if they just... Because that was the idea.
She is not in the stone's throw.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Okay. So... I'll send one out real quick to Viv.
So, Viv, what happened to you was you all of a sudden materialized in the Overlook, in the street in front of an inn, laying on the ground. As you're kind of getting your bearings, after a few moments, you hear a series of explosions far away.
Okay.
And then you get a message. Gaius, go ahead and send your message.
Hey, assuming teleportation accident. Hope you're good. We're good. Need rescue. Let us know where you're at. We're at Stone's Throw. We're mostly good. Heard from Nikita, she's fine too. Wondering where, and it cuts off.
I'm okay. I'm somewhere I recognize. I can get back to the Stone's Throw from here. See you soon. How many more words do I...
All right, good news, everyone. Actually, 2 bits of good news. Viv is good. She knows where she's at. Not in any trouble. She can make her way to the Stone's Throw. Didn't really get an ETA from her, so, but it's good. She's good. And then second message came in while that message was happening. Nikita and Scabies are bailing. They're coming back to the Stone's Throw. They also said, "What the explosions? Not me." Good distraction though.
Oh,
Running.
good.
So good to know. She was neither the cause nor died in the explosions.
That's
At
good.
least everyone's okay. Now we just need to figure out where Calandra is.
She should be here, hopefully,
Viv,
somewhere.
Viv said she was making her way back here, I believe.
And numerous
But
other
first-
things.
And numerous other, and a bunch of other stuff that we'll unpack later. First, let's. Where's what's his nuts so we can hand this thing off to him? Also, warn him about when we hand things off to him what it seems to do.
Unless you already knew.
Unless he already knew.
Well,
Okay, everyone good? Hey, anyone ready for another
Yep.
ambush?
Not really. I'd love it if, none of those happened.
Yeah, no, we need to get this item away from us as quickly as possible so it's no longer a problem.
I'm like, I turn around to Gaius and I shut like the 2 crossbow bolts in my back. I'm like, can you get this?
An
d-
itch
dang.
somewhere.
Yeah.
It really hurts.
He's like, well, the trick is when you're trying to, and I just yanks them both out at the same time.
You just see a spray of blood as Gaius yanks those out of the back of Reed's back.
and cast Cure Wounds at the same time. You can stop being a baby. There's 16 hit points for you. And the wounds just go,
Thank you.
hey.
You just hear Eldred go, "Stop being a baby." Damn, that's harsh.
Anyway, let's go into Stone's Throw. We'll assume we worked out ahead of time that we'd give the old shave and a haircut knock on the back with Butterbeer to let him and what the hell is his name? It's been so long since we've been back. This heist that was
What's his
supposed to
name?
be one episode turned into like 4.
The guy.
Yeah,
The dirty guy.
Murph.
There we go.
Murph.
Yeah. Assume we worked out with Butterbeer and Murph ahead of time. Hey, we're here. Let us in.
You get in there and you go, and the sun at this point, the sun is, it's basically sunrise. It's the very end of sunrise. You get in there and
Sunrise, sunset.
Murph is at the bar drinking, and Butterbeer's there, and Murph goes, "Wow, you made good time."
Really?
Yeah.
I think it could have went a little bit more efficiently. There's going to be the after action report's not going to look favorable upon us. But also, we were ambushed.
You're
by
short
people
a
who-
couple people. You're actually more than you're short half your people, aren't you?
Don't worry. I confirmed most of them are fine.
Was-
The brother.
Is that some kind
the
of short joke?
brothers- Ignore this. We need Murph. We need to move this item post haste because we were ambushed outside of the building by people who knew me by name
What?
with what we were. Yes, exactly. So somewhere been a breach of information that somebody knew we were going after this thing. Also, when you
Okay. Good to
take
know.
possession of this thing, it does a magic thing. So I don't know if you got a way to handle items like this so that they don't harm you, or perhaps we put it in the back of a wagon for you and you warn whoever's going to handle it next about it. I don't know how you're planning on moving this particular item.
What happened with it?
Much.
When you
Something. It bit
interact
me in the neck.
when you interact with it, when you're given it, especially like the first time, it seems to shift form and some magical effect happen. One of our team had a poison gas cloud. They're fine. I was briefly lit on fire. Obviously, I'm fine. And Reed got nipped on the neck. So,
But
This
he's
is a big
fine.
nip.
Nipped on the
But he's
neck?
fine. yeah, it said said it felt like something bit him on the neck.
It hurt really bad.
Huh.
Right? Yeah, Murph. Listen, there's whatever. If it's a security thing, we didn't disable it, obviously. But I'm warning you ahead of time.
No,
whoever's
I
gonna handle
appreciate
this
that. I
thing.
appreciate that a great deal. You know what?
But
It
most likely,
reaches
if they
in
know
his
my
cloak, opens up like what looks like a messenger bag, and goes, "Slide it into here."
okay, and Gaius kind of just slides it gently in there.
That doesn't look like no 1.5 by 1.5 cube, and he seals it up and
It
goes,
Did
"You sure that's
originally
the
when we-
thing?"
like I said, when people interact with it, it shifts shapes.
Ah, that's
Listen,
fucked up.
I saw this on multiple magical levels. If this thing ain't the thing, this thing is more powerful than anything else they had in that building. And I went into their deep lockup area.
Huh.
This thing's more powerful than that. So,
Okay.
also, we might have another item from Detritus. I know to pass. Do you do other magical artifact selling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys pulls out the very evil looking helmet and puts that.
Oh, fuck.
What do you think? Yeah, right?
Well, shit.
I
Okay.
got a freebie on the way out.
I'll tell you what. I think one, like you said, this thing, which doesn't look deadly, is incredibly deadly. That looks incredibly deadly. So let me take care of the first thing first.
Gotcha.
Then we'll deal with whatever the fuck
That.
that is.
Yeah, we don't need to have it both at the same time. That
Yeah.
way, this is. So, yeah, Murph, whatever you need to do to pass that along, expedite it. Because
Just no
someone's on
problem.
our
I'm
trail.
going. I just have to go through some channels to verify that I'm talking to the right person and everything. But just to verify, we're looking to get this back to the original owner, correct?
As long as they're not evil, that's kind of the
No,
original owner.
from everything I've heard, they're probably the one person who wants it that's not.
Oh, okay. Then yes, please. For the
Okay,
love of Bacchus.
it's a lesser
Pass it
amount of
along.
money, but it's probably better for mankind, is the impression I'm getting.
Yeah,
From
that's
what
kind
you're
of
saying.
yeah, I'm kind of on that level, and plus, like I said, he pats the bag with a very evil-looking helmet in it. We got a little bit extra on top that we could potentially get something for.
Okay.
Also,
Okay, good.
You've seen the item. See if the owner of this might want this as well.
Okay.
I don't
Wow,
know
that'd be a
if
weird-
if they're a good person. Well, just let them know we found another thing.
You
that
got it.
also it would be bad for people to have in certain hands if he wants
Okay.
that.
Are the brothers alive?
Yes,
Far
I
as we know,
saw.
yeah.
Okay.
What? Babies is with Nikita. They're on their way back. And the last time I saw the two other guys, they were scampering up a wall, running away before we
That
extricated
doesn't
ourselves.
sound like them.
There was a lot of guys who ambushed us, so those two climbed up. Most likely, they were probably going to take a higher ground advantage, but we didn't have time to communicate.
Okay.
So I knew they were safe. So
Knowing them, it was either that or getting behind them.
Yes.
So-
So I felt fine that they were sneaky enough that they could have broke contact, unlike the rest of us. So we had to use a magical escape route.
I'll wait to hear from them, and I will give them their cut. And as soon as I
Oh,
exactly.
Oh. Anyone? No. Okay. I was hoping.
Hey,
for
I'm not just some new kid on the block here. You asked me to check into something for you. I'm checking into some things for a few people. Do you remember the things you wanted me to check out? So I know I'm giving the right person the right information.
It was for Kalandra in relation to like the guy for her looking for her brother, and that one guy that was associated with him
Right.
that was over in the Eastern District. That was
Okay.
definitely one of the things.
something
Yes.
frame?
Something fair.
Fair.
All of that came up a dead end. I found bupkis, nothing. That doesn't necessarily mean anything other than that maybe they're very clean. In other words, they're not involved with anything that would draw attention to the sort of people I deal with or who are able to collect information for them. I wasn't able to turn up. No one had heard of them, either of them, seen them, heard of them, or even knew of their existence. None of them even had a friend that had a friend that had a friend that had once heard of them or dealt with them. But you had something else, something about the necropolis or the cemetery or something.
Oh, it was potential because trying to get over to the Eastern District. I think it was
Yes.
looking for ways. Either the entrance through the necropolis. Basically, we're like trying to avoid the sewer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I actually found out some stuff about that too. I actually had to pull a couple strings with someone I knew at the university. Luckily, with all this health crap, they were actually available and able to talk. There is a door that is heavily magically sealed, and the door is hidden. It's not supposed to exist, from what this professor told me. Because the idea of the whole iron wall is to make sure no one is able to get there. But from what I gather, they had to have the door in order to finish the wall so the people finishing it from the inside could get out. And I have the location.
Ah, excellent. Thank you.
If you go into Blackfriars, go all the way to the back to the iron wall. Go all the way to the left. You're going to see a big mausoleum practically up against the iron wall. And what was the name of that? Cicero. The name on the mausoleum is Cicero. If you look behind that mausoleum, you're going to see a lot of rivets and a lot of melted iron on top of the iron wall. That is actually a door that leads through it, but it's been magically sealed. And from what they said, that's really the only passageway between the Blackfriars Cemetery and the necropolis. Oh, they also mentioned something else that you might be interested in. They said anyone who wants to use that door is a fucking idiot and it has a death wish.
Did they elaborate?
Not my words.
I understand that. Did they elaborate on why we would have a said death wish?
No, because that's when they got a little skittish about the conversation.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Just looking for other options. That sounds bad. I don't know if we should do that one, but it was worth a shot to look into at least. We've gone through enough heavily magic doors for at least a week or 3.
Well, you have an option. If you have an option to take care of that, you have an option.
We can always use the other option of sneaking through the sewers and all that other stuff. I guess once we meet back up with Calandra and everybody else, that'll be a group decision for later.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
been a
Murph
day.
it's been a day. Definitely want to get that item. Granted, we got it out of there and all that. I just hope you. I
Well,
hope you're safe,
I'm
brother.
going to tell you, I'm really impressed because, damn, good job.
Yeah, we did good. We did good. We all did good.
I mean, I hope the rest of your
horse.
party's alive and makes it back, but even if they
Oh,
don't, good job. I mean, I had my doubts because, well, it wasn't an
You
easy
didn't know us.
an easy heist, Even for some of my people, even the stressful ones, it would have been difficult.
Yes, I could see that. Ugh.
The whole
Well,
time they're
Murph.
talking, Paul, the whole time everybody's talking, I'm like awkwardly standing with my back to them, just kind of like sort of listening over my shoulder, but the whole time I'm just totally hiding the dagger like under my cloak.
Okay.
I don't.
Every now
Not
and then you
suspicious
see
looking at all.
right, and every now and then you see Eldred going, dude, what's up with you?
Lean down. Do you need to go to the bathroom?
Yes, yes, I do. I'll be
Eldred
back.
looks at you guys and goes,
Hey, you know what? His blood sugar's probably real low. He hasn't eaten in like hours.
uh,
And he got 2 crossbow bolts right in the back.
And he did get punctured twice by a crossbow bolt, so that probably didn't help him.
okay,
I'll,
so go ahead.
Scamper off to use the bathroom.
Okay, do you go to the bathroom?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm sure I have to.
As you go
He
to the
says
bathroom,
drinking.
you find your backside incredibly wet and sticky as you go to use the bathroom.
Ew.
What?
I don't press to digitate the blood off you. You were shot in the back twice, man. Then blood comes out.
Toilet
Is it
paper's
bloody?
all red.
Is that what it is? Blood?
Yeah.
Oh,
You had all this
Oh, no.
blood dripping down your back and then when
Yeah.
he went and yanked the things out, it was even worse.
No,
Jeez.
no, Dan. You've started secreting ooze for some reason.
I was a little worried. I mean, Reed has his, issues,
Jeez.
especially with cleanliness.
Now you're incontinent.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
no!
remember that
Come on!
happening.
No.
Hey, man,
Un-
that was the curse on the dagger. It's a sweet dagger. That's +5, but you're
It's a dagger of incontinence.
So we've got the footy pajamas, we've got the teddy bear, and now you need potty training.
Well, it all
only if he-
depends.
Only if he uses the diaper. Only if he
Oh,
uses
no.
the diaper dagger.
Diaper.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, so yeah, Murph. Butterbeer. I
You
need a
see
drink
Reed
before.
walk off to the privy, and there's 2 big stains of his shirt like sticking to his back, and like in the seat of his pants is like these stains.
The back of his pant legs are like clinging to his
Right.
leg.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna need a round of laundry service later, Butterbeer. Some of us have had a rough night. I on the other hand, am fine. Can I have a drink or three?
Butterbeer looks at Reed and goes, "That's not because of my cooking."
Oh no, that's some crossbow bolts.
Oh,
That fixes
okay.
it. I just can't press the digitate. That's the wizard over there who doesn't do it for some reason because it's free.
Hey,
Hey,
You know what they say? If you're good at something, never do it for free.
we're your friends.
Yeah.
A friend discount at least?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't mean you.
Okay. Are you going to charge Reed to clean the blood off of him?
No.
It seems like that's what you implied.
No. He just, he's Reed.
Yeah, I know. He's like constantly sticky, so.
That's going in my description. Constantly sticky.
Or in this
Really should
particular
have been on
case,
your character sheet.
That's where
incontinently
it's going.
sticky.
Oh God, no!
Ooh.
Not unless the dagger's forcing me to be that way.
It's like, why do you keep using it? It's a +5. You're dehydrated, man. You're gonna die. I don't care.
But look how good it stabs.
The stinking cloud stabber.
Yeah. Does he get that spell for free?
Jeez.
It's one of those in-app purchases.
Yeah. The microtransactions.
You-
Exactly.
except you
Everywhere
swap
now.
out the peas of apple.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah. Guys just sits out at the bar. Orders
So
a
Murph-
drink,
Murph
he's like, I need
says-
food.
on that note, I think it's probably a good time for me to go.
Yeah, Murph. You should probably hawk that thing so we don't all die.
Right. Hawk might be the wrong word. Okay, here's the deal.
Okay.
It may take me a while to find this guy. I don't want you to think I took off or anything. So here's what I'm thinking. If you have to go into Eastern Districts, why don't you go ahead, and now that you know the way through and everything, why don't you go ahead and do that? And when you get back, Butterbill, let me know, and we'll get you taken care of. And I should be free and clear with having everything together to be able to give you your cut.
Sounds like a plan, my friend.
Good.
Now, there was obviously the sounded suicidal door thing. If we wanted to go the easier way, do you have a guy that could do that? I know that you said there was some way you would do it, obviously, before. But if you're going to be busy, do you have another guy we could potentially use?
I haven't looked into that for a while because ever since things have gone weird around here, they've
Yeah.
really locked up the entrances to the Eastern Districts, and all the normal routes that I know of are like a no-go zone.
So you're thinking this secret magic door is the only way in now, huh?
But you said you had another way, but I mean, this secret magic door is definitely a way too. It sounds like.
Yeah.
If,
Well, you know
if
what?
that's what they told you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll, when we get our group together and everything. But yeah, just, relay to Butterbeer, and I'm sure he probably has a way to find you if we really need to talk to you beforehand.
Okay, because it supposedly is not supposed to exist. That's what I can tell you. So it's not like anyone's going to be waiting for it because it supposedly doesn't exist. But the
Yeah.
professor
For me,
says
it's more-
it does exist. It's just a big ass secret.
Yeah. My concern is they built a very secure wall.
Oh yeah, I mean even I'm familiar with that. I've never gone back there because I have no reason to. I don't do cemeteries really unless I absolutely have to. But
What do they say is back there, Murph? Like I've heard often on things, but what do you know? Have you heard the story?
all this professor said, because I didn't know anything before any of this. The witch war during the witch wars, the witches that had kind of taken control of Seven Rivers, and things. It was something during the wars that something happened, that all of a sudden, the dead started standing up and shit, and
Okay.
you know, and so they basically sealed it off because of that.
All right. Yeah, we'll have to talk to the group about that one and see if that's the option they want to take. I mean, this is mostly up to Calandra because she's working with us. But yeah, Murph, thank you for the info and
He puts out his
all
hand
that.
to shake with you and
yeah.
says,
Hey, we'll
once again,
blessing of,
amazing job there, guys.
yeah, blessing of Bacchus with you, and
Yeah, it sounds
yeah,
like
stay
I
in
might
touch,
need it.
Murph. Yeah,
Okay.
that's so. Good luck. It's your turn to do the dangerous stuff.
Joy.
Yeah,
And he
Oh,
turns
believe me.
around.
I didn't enjoy it much myself, and I had one of the easier jobs. Not really, but
He
whatever.
kind of goes, peeks out the door both ways, and then is gone.
Well, that
Oh.
was cryptic.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, we'll wait for Calandra or...
Got
Hey,
any threes?
Butterbeer
Butterbeer,
goes,
food, drink,
you got it.
everyone, please.
And he gets
hey,
that all.
Calandra, as Calandra came back, she kind of went on her own private journey.
No one's
Part of the
been
way
back,
through.
but you four.
For the first ones? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I need to take a good power nap before I can send any more messages out. I know.
Yes, Commissioner.
Yeah.
How old were
I'm
you
here.
to do
This
that?
town wanted. Now it needed.
The
I look
dwarf
like
knight.
a to you.
Nikita, roll me a 20-sider, please.
I can certainly attempt
Hey, that's his line.
No.
that. 1d20. 11.
Okay, about 2 hours later, as all of you are still sitting there and eating and everything.
I'm like asleep on the table.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Nikita and Scabies come wandering in, looking kind of beat to shit.
I run and give Nikita a hug.
Okay.
Thank you. Watch out for splinters. Oh, I hate fucking running. Oh, I hate running.
Do it
Are
so
you miss-
well.
Are you missing your boots? Why do you need worried about splinters?
What happened?
I was tied to a tree, Reed. They.
Oh,
so,
I heard that.
okay. What the fuck?
She got
happened?
treed!
Ooh.
I don't think it was the tree's fault.
Yeah.
Not-
There's a certain
you see-
connotation to being treed.
You see Scabies looking around and going,
Yeah, let's
Oh, they
find
ran
out
away.
Scabies.
No. We were
So
we were
what
ambushed.
the fuck happened?
Okay. We'll start at the end and work our way backwards because that's how good
Okay.
heist movies start. So
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
them in, yeah. So when we got jumped in the tight narrow alleyway, Scabies, your brothers went up the side of the building, and I assume they went to either flank. So when I saw they were there, but one of our party got hit, and it caused that teleportation thing we have to trigger, and she disappeared. So we didn't have enough numbers. So I had everyone grouped together. We teleported away, and like I said, the last time I saw your brothers, they were safe. They were just climbed up a wall, and once they saw that we teleported, they probably are getting away as well.
Scabies points at you guys and goes, I don't know, I'm not going to think about what it would be, but basically what he's doing is,
All right. Yeah, hold on. So, Gristle talks. So, gonna message Gristle.
Okay.
Gristle, don't freak out. This is Gaius. Everyone's safe at the stone's throw. Got your brother Scabies here. You can respond with 25. He obviously understands 20. It's 25 words or less is how it works.
it takes a few moments and then you're, well, this is fucking weird. Yeah. Glad you're alive. I thought you were dead. you got smushed and shit into like black smoke room watery shit. Stone's Throw, we're on it. Yeah, because we snuck up behind them and then we looked past and you were gone. So, and they seemed kind of weirded out by that too. So we were able to sneak our way around the other side. We've been looking for you.
They had to be over the word limit at one point in that.
Yeah, at some point, it's just like, and we were.
And you have a
Just
feeling
keep
that
going.
he's probably still talking.
Yeah. I look at Scabies. I'm like,
In his head, it
You see
ends with
Scabies
a
go.
1-2 to show that it's one of two parts.
first part. This. Okay. Yeah. It's a heist movie. Yeah. So anyway, we successfully that.
And
Okay.
well, we handed over the artifact as well. We got it, by the way.
Good.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I could have sworn somebody blew the whistle on us because they were very polite. They knew my name.
Oh, they knew
said
my
we
name
had
too.
said- Oh, they am okay. So somebody fucked us up.
Yeah.
How'd you get
I warned
away?
Murph about that. Yeah,
Luckily,
Did you
Go ahead.
teleport too?
no. I actually still have my egg.
Good. You,
I think you don't, Nikita. I think Butt
Did I
Trumpet
give it
has.
up?
Yeah, Butt Trumpet
Okay.
has your egg.
Okay.
okay, so we
Couldn't
still got
remember.
one.
Want
sure.
it?
If you don't want it, but it sounds pretty handy.
Yeah, I would
Depending
say
on
let's
where
give it to-
Viv and Calandra are.
Let's have Bud Trumpet hold it. They are the kidnappable one. Well, number
True.
one.
Yeah, people are looking for me again, by the way. I
Yeah,
can't
Reed's
catch a
number
break.
two
What do you
on the
mean?
kidnap
How do you-
list.
What?
So some people tried attacking us.
Eldred goes, more halflings.
I don't know what I did.
Not me though.
No.
Wasn't me.
Do you think it's connected to the bounty?
Probably. It's not like it went
Maybe-
away.
Holy shit! So there were
Oh,
like
they're still
three-
talking about that?
Well,
How
it
would they
might
find
be
Butt
enough-
Trumpet there though? That's weird.
Well, I don't think they went
I think
looking
they-
there. I think they went there because somebody spilled the fucking beans on this artifact. So they were there. Our group of nice people were there, and then us. Okay, all right. My paranoia is now maximum level. This is impressive. Okay. So they tied my hands, they tied my feet, they tied me to a tree. I got the hands free, and then Scabies very nicely cut me loose.
Eldred goes, you were sounding
Um,
so it was sounding like song lyrics there for a moment.
You tied my hands, they tied my feet, they tied me to a tree. There wasn't a noose, he cut me loose, and then he cut me free.
Precisely.
Yeah, that's well done.
Wow.
Very good, Butt Trumpet.
It turns out
So-
later in the campaign, Bud Trumpet was meant to be a bard the whole time. That's why the magic was inconsistent.
So it was at the place with trees and a fountain, but it was on the other side. We came past the fountain and it was the big building, and we went to the north and saw like roots on the ground holding people. And then we went down to the south of the building, and that's when we saw you poof.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Well, you know. And the explosions. Holy shit, did you hear the explosions?
Definitely
Yes.
heard those.
Yeah,
What the
I'm
hell
pretty
are those?
sure that was the Hall of Lore and Antiquita fucking, yeah. But it wasn't
No.
me. I didn't do it. I don't
You
know
think
if
all the
our
people-
other group.
Elder
Do you
goes,
think all the people?
sure you didn't.
What about all those people who were gathering at the gallows? You think they all died in an explosion? Oh my gosh!
Oops.
There were so many explosions. That is possible. How do we remember how many? Oh, paranoia! I love you so much. How many stands that the rich people were supposed to sit in because the explosions in the were supposed to take out rich people? Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts.
So you're saying there's a rise of the middle class?
There's a rise of something that
I'm-
I think
I'm
tried to
not
take out the rich.
necessarily against that personally.
No, I'm you know, a little bit of fucking warning would have been nice considering we're not rich, but we were trying to steal. Anyway, so Viv and Kalandra, where are they?
Okay.
Viv poofed.
You
Viv
say that,
poofed.
you just see guys go,
It's,
Ugh.
all right. So
Viv
they
poofed?
both teleported.
Mhm.
Viv
Do
got
we
hit
have that
so
many?
hard.
Do we just have one egg left?
Yes, we do.
Well,
Yeah,
I
Viv
feel a
got
lot of pressure
hit-
right now.
Yeah. Well, careful. If that, don't let the pressure be on the egg. Yeah. Viv got hit so hard, it cracked her egg and teleported her. She's somewhere in town. She says she's safe. She knows where she's at.
Okay, good.
Um,
Okay, good.
what Calandra, or I should say, what Viv told me what happened to Calandra was, she got teleported, and on the second, on the floor they were on, I think it was the third floor. Yes, was there was a magical room that I never visited in body. I could tell it was magic as all get out, so I'm assuming it was a teleportation room or some such thing, or there
How
might have
did you
been.
visit it not in body?
He was a ghost.
Oh, I was ethereal for. In hindsight, we should have just used that immediately because it made everything so much easier. I had to go back down with Reed. There was
I
a
don't
whole
know
thing.
that word.
Oh, so
Ghost. Basically ghost.
there are other planes of existence aside from this one, and one that is right up against, I guess is the best way to describe it, is the ethereal plane. It kind of interacts with magic and maybe spirits. It's kind of still being discovered. Though I was there, and let me tell you, oh, it was trippy as hell. Yeah, I got to like float around. I got to fly, basically. It was fly through
That's
walls,
cool.
fly through people. Yeah. It was
That's
OP.
like
Okay.
that
It
blue
was very.
sphere thing in my dreams that I got to fly in. Fuck, Viv has it. Fuck. Okay, so Kalandra went to a room that you were in but not in, and she
No, no.
teleported.
She teleported somewhere else. But Viv used
Okay.
her messaging brooch and confirmed
Right,
that
that.
she was fine in making her way back here.
Eldred goes, is that what you got out of that message?
From what Viv told me, that's
From,
kind of
from
what
what? Oh, okay.
all I know is that Calandra's on their way back from somewhere. I don't know how good of a trip it was. I assume
Sounds
they're
like Happy
okay.
Harry's, so sounds like it was a
Ugh.
I
trip that
mean,
could go one of
listen,
two ways.
Listen, I need like a long nap. I need like a long nap so I can contact her in case she's not on back yet. Like I am magically exhausted. I have like a spell left.
Right.
Let me
Guy's
tell you,
charms. He's
got
magically
a lot of 'em.
exhausted.
I was just saying the same thing.
Like believe
Purple
me, if we had,
grapes.
yeah, like listen. From what I gather, all I know from Viv, I got the impression Calandra's fine, or at
Okay.
least on their way
Okay.
back. So
Okay.
not imprisoned or whatever.
This is good.
Yeah, Viv.
yeah.
Viv found that out before she poofed.
Yeah, that was. Listen, I was doing a whole like teleporting or flying around rematerializing and materializing. It was epic. I won't lie. But yeah,
Oh, guys,
I need a
guys,
nap.
when you
Yeah.
when after
Yeah.
your nap, maybe you could finally show Eldred how to fly, and then he can make us all fly.
Yeah, I'll just push him off the roof. That's what he keeps wanting to do to
If he's
you,
F
right?
for real, then yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah. So needless to say, yeah. So anyway, I was in the ethereal plane. That was epic.
Cool.
Yeah, that was our part. Rhea
Are
and I
there-
made it down to the basement stealthily, without alerting anything. Ran into a bunch
Good.
of security creatures
Mm.
of one form or another. Magical constructions of some kind that
Ooh.
didn't want
It
us
looked
going
like a-
places.
It looked like a bulky knight, and it made like light come out of its face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually quite like that.
Mhm.
So after not being able to stealth and then there being just a shit ton of magical doors, I said screw it, and I took the ethereal potion that we got from Bile Jane. Didn't die, so good news.
Yay.
And I did all that crazy crap. I think
Awesome.
Trumpet, did you
We
kill
got
people?
the thing. What did the thing look like? Like 1.5 by foot and a half by foot and a What was that like?
Initially, it started out like that, and then it poisoned, gassed Viv, and then it kind of set me on fire a bit, and then it bit Reed a bit, and now it's rectangular and cylindrical, kind of. The last time I saw it, it changed shape. When it interacted with people, it changed shape,
And it fucks with
Fucking
people.
magic.
and it hurt you.
Yeah. This thing does. Ugh. I'm glad. Okay, so.
That might have been a security device on the container for the thing, to be quite honest.
Right. Okay. Duh.
I wasn't
And-
about
and
to
so
open
Murph
up and
has it
touch
now?
a very powerful magical artifact. Yeah, Murph has it now.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we hear an explosion in the distance, we probably got to go get the artifact from his body. But yeah, aside from that, everything went fine.
Yeah,
I think.
great.
Well, except for you getting kidnapped and Kalandra getting teleported, and
Right.
Butcher,
So, yeah,
you
there
killed
was-
people, or was
I
there?
did not kill people. There were people who attacked. I helped retaliate, and then a guy in a swirly cloak killed them. Recognized me
Wait, what? There
and
was-
disappeared.
How many fucking people were in this building?
Two
How
fucking many.
separate fucking people were in this building?
I'm amazed
Oh.
that we got through as many as we did. Frankly,
There were like
Yeah.
I saw like giants in there too.
Wait,
Yeah, there were giants.
how would
Ooh, giants is probably not the right way to describe them. Very
They were really
large
tall.
things in cloaks.
what?
They were kind of Paul. Were they also reminiscent of the things that we saw when we were at? When I was
Stradivarius
up-
house.
No, not at Stradivarni's house. Up with the Baron and everything when we were in the office, getting a reward from coming back from wherever, coming back from.
You saw a
We saw
wizard
that
named
whole group of
Shadwell.
people.
You saw
I was
people,
wondering-
but you didn't see anything like what was
Oh,
on the first
okay.
floor.
All right, so no, I was. You know what? Now I'm remembering better. It was like another creature or something that was very scary, intimidating. Or was it a person? What the hell was
The
it?
baboon looking thing.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, the
baboon
mandrill.
looking thing. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, no, the mandrill
that.
was the size of like a giant baboon. This
Gotcha.
thing was about 15, 16 feet tall, these things.
Gotcha. Yeah, so
Giants.
large things. Well, giants are historically in the books I've read, the fiction, much larger than that. But they are about the
Really?
height of those things in the Eastern District that we fought,
Oh,
but not as gooey in person, like not as wide, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, needless to say, there was some stuff down there too, so that was fun.
But Trumpet, the swirly cloak person that helped you, I saw someone leap from the building, the lore building, from the roof to the, was it the ground, or was it the next roof?
You got the impression it was probably to the roof across from the hall.
Okay. Okay.
You saw them?
Do you remember what they looked like? Because I might have seen them leave.
All I know, and that all I could tell, was that they were tall and they were covered by a gray cloak, right?
Gray cloak, I
cloak.
remember. Duh.
Yeah, for some reason I wasn't very perceptive.
See, it happens, okay? So Scabies and I were up on the roof, and this couple comes up on the other roof, like south of us, the one with the trees and shit, and they start making out. And I'm like, okay, whatever, that's kind of creepy. But the guy like saw us, and he was making eye contact with me,
Ew!
and like, hey, like enjoying
Minnow.
that weird. What the fuck, right? But what do I do? Do I like watch? Or do I like, no, I'm not here. I'm with Scabies and we're going to like, so I kind of tried to hide, but it was those two people who were looking for us. They came up afterwards with the
Oh,
Scarface guy.
motherfuckers!
They knew we were going to be there. This is why I was so sure we were fucked.
Yeah, somebody said something to somebody. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was really intense.
This artifact is very popular. Holy shit. So there's our group, there's the Scarface guy, there's the Halfling group, there's possibly Grey Cloak guy. Then you got these fucking ugly abomination assholes in the... Wow. And then explosions from a separate group. Gee, ow, my
Oh,
brain
and
hurts.
our
Can I
evil
go to bed?
doppelgangers.
Yeah, that's still.
I forgot about that.
That's still a thing.
Oh, don't worry. I'm planning all of my
Right.
worldly debt to be on him. Change my name. It's gonna be great.
Oh, right. Should we get to work on
Shave the
that?
beard.
No,
Are you think we're like? Do you think we're like safe to sleep here, or they
Our
think
beard,
they
are
know
we-
where we're at?
Dude, if
I got
they
the
know our
impression-
names, they know where we...
I also got the impression that they didn't want to hurt us. They just wanted it from us. Like they would have been more
Right.
than willing to.
Yeah, they were chill,
Yeah.
but like, no.
Yeah, that was... They didn't... There were three of them. So the couple had their crossbows trained on me because, like, Scabies disappeared. Apparently, he can just disappear. And then the Scarface guy was talking to me, and I didn't take any weapons. I didn't want to kill anybody. So I'm sitting there like, okay, no, I guess I'll let you take me.
Mm.
Very polite. Very polite.
That's
So yeah, I
creepy.
think they just wanted us to go in and get it, and then they'd take it from us.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that guy got executed at least. What if he
Oh
got
shit,
away
what
in
time
the...
is it? Nikita looks at her wrist for some reason. That itches.
Does anyone have a pocket watch? Or a sundial?
No, I think no, the
I
rope
think there
burn
might have
or
been
something.
a delay in the show when the explosions happened nearby,
That's what I was wondering, if like the guy got away
or
or
he
something.
got blown up, or he just got blown up with everybody
Right.
else.
Right.
Hey, for today's execution, we're firing him out of a cannon. Twanging him into a tree.
God,
Whew.
that's one
That
way
was
to
a
go
busy
out.
fucking
Christ.
day. Okay, so do we want to do like naps in rotation and wait for the others to come back, or should we all just nap? Or...
I feel
Oh,
like they know
God.
where we are. Like they know we're in our rooms and stuff if they come back.
Hey, Butterbeer, you don't have like secret rooms or like another tavern you happen to own? we could just make sure we could lay low for the day.
I could put you on the 3rd floor. No one really goes up there.
Oh shit, there's a third
Wait, there's
floor?
been a 3rd floor?
Yeah. You've been
Cool.
outside the building. You see that.
Man, I'm just not really ever real observant.
We are not observant.
That's funny because that time you had the fight in the hallway, you passed by the door that I forget who it was who asked. It was either Reed or Gaia said, "What's that?" And I said, "Oh, that's the stairway to the 3rd floor."
Ah,
Oh my god.
We took big note of that because we were fighting in a rare.
Okay, so
Okay.
3rd floor.
3rd floor. Is the security
3rd floor.
better than the 2nd floor with halflings stealing shit?
It's got an extra floor to get to.
I mean, alright. I mean,
Uh,
if we didn't know it was there, maybe they won't know it's there.
yeah. Also, I got to
Put
think.
a do
I
not
gotta think,
disturb sign on the doorway to the 3rd floor stair.
or just under construction, or broom closet.
Beware the leper.
Yeah. Or Eldred could put an alarm at the bottom of the stairs to alert
Ah.
us if somebody's coming up. And
Eldred
then
goes, "I can do that."
I have a 1st level spell slot left. I have a thing I can do. I will create. You do the alarm, and I'll make a snare. It's a spell.
Ew.
It's a trap.
To be
That's a
deceptive,
problem.
you
For
see.
8 hours, and it lasts for 8 hours.
Sick.
So and it's yeah. So yeah, let's go and
So
Crash.
Butterbeer
Yeah.
goes, "So I don't come up to see you for any reason."
almost certain you can just bang a broom on the 2nd floor and try to rouse us. Well,
I can
If
stay
you
on.
came,
the trap I
I
make
can
will just
see-
restrain a person. It's not gonna like shoot them full of poison darts. It's for any kind of crazy crap like that. It just restrains a person. But yeah,
If you
Or
guys
I
decide
yell
to
up the
sneak
stairs.
away or something like you have done, I don't want to
leave
be
a
all
note.
tied up and have someone rob me blind.
oh
so-
I
We'll
will
leave
I'll just
stay on
leave
the
you up
2nd
there.
floor.
no, yeah.
I will stay on
We'll
the
just yell up the
3rd
stairs.
floor.
That's
No,
all. The
I'll
first
just
thing
stay
is
on
an
the
alarm.
2nd floor, and then I can yell up the stairs or avoid your trap or whatever.
No, I don't think.
But I will purposely set off Eldred's alarm because fuck you, Eldred.
What do I do?
I don't know.
They
You
said,
said
"Can
something
you-"
earlier. I think it was snarky. I'm very tired. I'm just blaming you.
Oh, okay, I can deal with that.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, Gaius does it all the time.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true.
Blame
Gee,
them for being snarky, or just observing the fact.
hey,
potato
Eldred.
potato, says Eldred.
Yeah.
By the way, is there any more breakfast? And Butterbeard goes, "I can give you guys some more." He's
Oh.
laid out all this food on the bar for you. It's once again,
Alright.
it's like kippers and baked beans and eggs.
Oh, good.
Nikita is making Greed nauseous by how quickly she's eating and just shoveling it in.
I
Making
inform you
Reed
about my
nauseous?
I was gonna say you're not being
Nauseous or
Jealous.
jealous?
jealous. Yes.
Maybe jealous.
Yeah.
Maybe jealous.
I inform you that I had a delicious cheese sandwich at the Hall of Antiquities.
And it was definitely
Whatever.
not a grilled cheese mimic.
Definitely not.
Definitely,
Definitely not.
definitely, probably
Good.
not.
You took a sandwich with you?
No, I found one.
You found a random sandwich and ate it?
It was okay. It was in a desk drawer. So
Is that
It's
what's on
Reed.
your back and your pants?
Oh,
Or
no.
is that
I'm pretty sure. Back, I'm pretty sure is blood because that's where I got shot with crossbow bolts.
But you're
My
okay,
hands are
right?
just. Yeah. Gaius did magics on
Yeah, I
me, and
fixed that.
I feel much better. Mhm.
So don't forget to like bath and clean your clothes because yeah, you look like that cheese sandwich hit you hard.
It was actually pretty good. So.
Fuck. Nikita will
So-
scoop up 2 dwarf handfuls and then just start plodding up to the second floor, tired and eating.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta take some food up for the Hannibal.
Butterbeer gives all of you but Nikita keys to the 3rd floor. Says, pick a room, whatever you want. Just, don't make a mess. Don't
Okay.
blow anything up. Don't burn anything down. The
I'm
usual.
just trying to be not gobnapped.
Yeah.
Eldred
Yeah, you
said
got a
it
bunch.
was mean explosions when he's the fireball guy. Sorry.
What?
Nikita stops dead on the stairs. Eldred tried to say I did the explosions. That's why. Anyway, goes back up.
As you turn around, you hear Eldred go, I told you. She looks like a firebug. Just look at her.
Oh, is that what this whole thing's about?
And remember in Stoat's Hole? Explosion my ass.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty self-explanatory, much like Reed's pants right now.
Can we not?
It's blood. It's blood.
Eldred goes
It's
because
blood.
that
Yeah.
makes it better,
Don't worry
Reed.
about it.
Here,
That
here,
statement
taste,
makes it so much better.
Here, taste it. It's blood.
It's not. I mean, if it helps, it's not butt blood. It's like back blood.
Just no.
They're different.
And on that note, it's been great gaming with everyone tonight. Be kind. Remember to rewind your VHS tapes when you return them. You've been watching Rock Out Things. It's not butt blood, the episode.
That's a shirt.
God.
That's a shirt right there.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shit. It's not butt blood.
Yeah.
And then the back of the shirt
With
looks
the
funny.
t-shirt's got 2 arrows in it.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Gross.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Just remember, you can always eat it because it's not butt blood. They finally handled the heist, and everyone survived, if not scattered to the 4 winds. So that's a good thing. Let's see where it goes from here. Tune in next week. Same Grognard time, same Grognard channel, and please, be kind.
Six on the clock!